Hi there, my name is Bernie Warren. I'm just going to show you a short video of how to replace the reservoir from your solo micropump. And I do that probably about every 3 days. So what you need is obviously your insulin. So you need to take out probably about an hour or 2 hours beforehand so that it's definitely room temperature. Then you need your handset. And your handset is going to be used for a variety of bits and pieces for changing the reservoir. Then you also need your reservoir. So the reservoirs come in a pack similar to this. I've already opened this one up. And inside you have the reservoir itself. And it does have a battery protector, so I've taken that off already. So the first thing you need to do is disengage the pump reservoir, the old one, from the base. Now the base is what you keep for 3 months, but this is changed every 3 days. So I'm going to dispose of that. And on the actual handset, it does actually walk you through these steps. So it's just told me to do that. So I'm going to press done. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is take the reservoir and I'm going to pull the plunger to 200 as it goes, and then I'm going to put that onto the bottle of insulin, like so. And then I'm going to push the air into the bottle of the insulin, like so. And then I'm going to tip it up. Like so. And I'm going to start drawing the insulin. Now what I do is I draw the insulin to about 1, and then push any air back in and then carry on to 2. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to pull the plunger down to about 1. And as you can see, there's air there in the top. So I'll pull that down to 1. And I tip it so that I know that any air that I push out is going to go back into the bottle. So I'm going to tip that. Like so, and can you see the air go back in? And then I continue to pull back to 2. There we go. Okay, and then I just flick any air bubbles that might be there, but as you can see, there's no more air bubbles. Okay, so that is ready now. So all I do now is I take off the insulin bottle and I unclip. So all you do is press these 2 little bits here and that comes off. Okay, and now this is ready to put into the pump base. So all you're doing is you're basically just inserting it back into the pump base, and you'll hear a noise when it goes in. Like that, okay? So I've done that. Now on my handset now, so I've done all the things it says on there. It will say 200, and it is 200. So I'm going to press done. Or save as it is, okay?
And if you weren't putting 200 units, you're putting something lower in there, then
you could make it massive. And what I do then, it now says fill reservoir, is I get my phone ready and I put the torch on. I'll show you why. Because now it says fill, so I press fill. And it begins to fill the tiny little needle there, and you can already see insulin coming out there. Okay.
You might be able to. Oh yeah, I think like that you can see it.
Okay. So now I'm going to press OK, because that I can see the insulin going through. So now I'm going to attach my pump, solo pump, back onto the base. So what's going on here? So I'm just finding the hole, which I usually do in the mirror. Which is, I'm turning it round once, I'm clicking it there, and I'm clicking it down there, and it's on. Okay, and then when that's done, you can see it's doing its thing. It's now asking me to start up the pump, and you'll see that it's 199 units because it's bolus 1 for the air. Now I'll come back to showing my basal at the moment. I've got a high basal at the moment because I'm on some tablets, so I've really needed to up that. So I just wanted to show you before I finish the video that you can use to help you to go through those steps. So we're going to the main menu. There's a help button here, and it gives you lots of steps. So we've just done filling the reservoir. So I'm going to show you that video, and then this is what you could follow in order to go through the steps I've just shown you. So if I start from the beginning, showing the insulin vial and that. So you're taking the battery cover off. Putting down the plunger. Putting the air into the plunger. Turning the bottle upside down. You're showing to 200, I do 100 and then put the air back in if there's any air. Taking the insulin off. The blue off, and you're putting back the reservoir onto the pump base, and it's showing you to look for the insulin coming out, and that's it. So I hope that helps, and there you go. Thank you very much.